what we did till now is, I have explained you the primary data types. Then I said C tokens. I said how you can declare the variables in C programming, why we need a programming language. I explain you the compiler. I have explained you the interpreter, right? And there are we have discussed the conditional statement like if else, then else if, which is more efficient. I have already shown you. Then we have started with operators. In the operators, we have looked at the relational operators, then the arithmetic operators, right? Logical operators, and, or, and not, right? Then finally, we look at the unary operator, where there were two flavors, increment and decrement. And again, in the increment and decrement, we have clearly mentioned what is prefix and what is postfix, right? Now, there are few things that I want to tell you today, and then we can move further, right? So there is one more operator that I want to tell you. So let me start with a new project, right? So I will be creating here, create a new project, console application. I hope everything is good to go. I will be closing my now question and answer window. I will give you a chance to ask the question later on. Will it be okay? Bitwise operator, I already said, Snej, you are latecomer. Probably most of the students have not watched the video that I have uploaded yesterday. कल मैंने गूगल क्लास में वीडियो डाला हुआ है. आज आप लोग वो वीडियो देख लेना, उसके बाद ही मैं बीटवाइज ऑपरेटर ले सकता हूं. मैं कल लूंगा वो, ठीक है? सो आई एक्सपेक्ट ऑल ऑफ यू टू वॉच दैट वीडियो बाय टुडे नाइट. 32 मिनट्स का है, वो देख लेना, ठीक है? Now, with your kind permission, I will be closing my Q&A for a few minutes. I will again give you an opportunity for 15 minutes. So don't write anything now for next 15 minutes. But in case of any trouble, you can write. Great. So we'll be creating a new project. And the language that you know already, C programming, I have to select. And I have to give some name. So as usual, let's say it's a demo. And the today's date is 28/4. Right, so we are going ahead with that name. I will be clicking on finish. On the left hand side, I have a sources. I have been given a main file where I can play around, and I am sure once I zoom it, you are able to see everything, right? There are no glitches, right? Now, today what I want to explain you is, for example, let's say friends, I'm writing something here, right? Let me write here. For example, let's say printf, enter any two numbers. Enter any two numbers. Let's say I'm writing like this, and because I want to scan the numbers, I have to declare it, right? So there is a declaration statement, integer a comma b, and so the first number that user will enter, it goes into the a. Second number that user will enter, it has to go inside the b. So obviously scanf is an input function. I have to use the scanf. And because my data type is integer, I have to use the access specifier %d, no /n, nothing I can use inside the scanf because it is an input function, it is not an output function. The first value I want to store in the address of A, the second value I want to store at the address of B, right? This is how. Now let's say I want to decide which one is the largest number out of these two. You already know, right? So I will write here if A greater than B, right? And I can make a block also, but even by default, even you can write one statement without making a block. अगर आप ब्लॉक नहीं बनाते हो तो if में एक ही स्टेटमेंट कंसीडर होगा. अगर if के नीचे आपने दो स्टेटमेंट लिखे हैं तो दो कंसीडर नहीं करेगा. By default it will consider only the one statement as a part of if, but it is better to make a block. So I'm writing here printf %d comma a, right? Else suppose I'm not writing here, then also this is a part of the else block, but otherwise you can always make a block. Printf %, what do you write? %d comma b. Now what this program will do, friends, whatever the largest value you will enter, it get printed, right? So when I run this program, I am sure you are able to see everything. So अरे भाई क्या हो गया, प्रिंट एफ का स्पेलिंग गलत लिख दिया किसी ने. कौन लिख रहा है ये प्रिंट एफ? ओके फाइन. हाँ, छोटी छोटी मिस्टेक होती रहेगी, राइट, बट वी हैव टू करेक्ट इट. Great. So enter any two numbers. Let's say I'm entering 675 and the other number is 420. So obviously 675 is largest. My output is 675. You can see the third line 675. अगर मैंने वहां कुछ लिखा होता तो वो भी लिख के आता. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहां मैंने कुछ लिखा होता, राइट, कि लार्जेस्ट नंबर इज %d, तो यहां पे भी मैं लिख सकता था largest number is, राइट. दोनों में से एक ही प्रिंट एफ एग्जीक्यूट होगा, या तो पहले वाला होगा या दूसरे वाला, इधर इफ या एल्स, दोनों कभी भी एग्जीक्यूट नहीं होंगे, राइट. सो व्हेन आई रन दिस प्रोग्राम एंड लेट्स से आई एम एंटरिंग द वैल्यू, लेट्स से 456 एंड लेट्स से 987, right, and you can see the largest number is 987. This is how we have done till now. Everybody is okay with this? There is no glitches, right? Now I'm introducing one more thing to all of you. What I'm doing here is, let's say I'm putting a comment here, multi-line comments, right? So I don't want to use this if else wala block. I will be putting here the comments up to this point, so I'm not using it. So this is the multi-line comments that I'm using. तो comment जब भी है तो compiler क्या करेगा दोस्तों? It will ignore. Compiler will ignore. Now the things that I'm going to introduce to you is not this if is called a conditional statement. याद रखो, if is called a conditional statement. Statement S से शुरू होता है, conditional statement. What I'm introducing to you now is called conditional operator. What I'm introducing to you now is called a conditional operator. Is it clear to everyone? So now how to write a conditional operator? So I will explain you. So for example, what I can do here is I can do like this, a greater than b. इसको हम एक्सप्रेशन बोलते हैं. इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? एक्सप्रेशन. अच्छा, ये एक्सप्रेशन में मैंने कौन सा ऑपरेटर यूज किया? ग्रेटर देन. कौन सा ऑपरेटर है? ग्रेटर देन इज अ रिलेशनल ऑपरेटर. सो व्हाट आई डिड इज a greater than b. नाउ एज यूजुअल a greater than b का आंसर या तो क्या होगा? या तो ये सही होगा, इट विल बी इधर ट्रू और इट विल बी फॉल्स. नाउ कंडीशनल ऑपरेटर सेज दैट after this expression, a greater than b is expression. After this expression, you have to put a question mark. Hello, I am explaining you a conditional operator. You have to put a question mark. अच्छा, क्वेश्चन मार्क कब होगा? क्वेश्चन मार्क वाला पार्ट कब एग्जीक्यूट होगा? When this a greater than b is true, whatever you write after this question mark, it get executed, right? So obviously, what I want to do is when a greater than b is true, actually I want to put this statement. I want to put this statement there only, right? So I will be putting this statement here. राइट. अच्छा, ये अगर गलत हुआ, सपोज दिस इज रॉन्ग, लेट्स से दिस इज रॉन्ग, व्हाट आई वांट टू डू इज आई विल पुट कॉलन. ये एल्स वाला पार्ट, दिस इज द फॉर्मेट ऑफ अ कंडीशनल ऑपरेटर. पहले क्या आएगा? एक्सप्रेशन. सो दिस इज द एक्सप्रेशन. उसके बाद क्वेश्चन, देन यू हैव अ एग्जीक्यूटेबल स्टेटमेंट, देन द कॉलन. कॉलन में क्या जाएगा? एल्स पार्ट विल गो. सो अगेन आई विल राइट अ सेम स्टेटमेंट हियर, बट rather than printing a, I have to print actually the b, because the first part is false. So this is what you mean by ternary operator. Sorry, it is called इसके दो नाम हैं, हाँ, conditional operator और it is also called a ternary operator. It is also called a ternary operator. Same program. The way I have written a program using if else, the same program can be written using what is called conditional operator. क्या आता है उसमें? एक्सप्रेशन, क्वेश्चन मार्क एंड कॉलन. उसका दूसरा नाम है टर्नरी ऑपरेटर. लेट मी रन दिस प्रोग्राम. लेट्स सी, देयर इज नो एरर. ओके, ग्रेट. टू नंबर्स, लेट्स से 678 975. So obviously 975 is largest, so you can see the output. Largest number is 975. Let me run it again, right? So let me run it again. So let's say first number we will enter largest, let's say 1045. So obviously the 1000 is largest, right? So what I have explained you, boys and girls, I have explained you ternary operator. उसका दूसरा नाम है, second name of the ternary operator is the conditional operator. क्या होगा? First part is an expression, second part is the क्वेश्चन मार्क, तो अगर ये ट्रू होगा तो दिस क्वेश्चन मार्क विल फॉलो, एंड अगर ये फॉल्स होगा तो दिस विल. नाउ दिस कैन बी रिटन लाइक दिस ऑल्सो. हाँ, लेट मी राइट इन अदर वे. See, please understand. Let me write in other way. For example, I have taken one more variable, C. Right? I have taken one more variable. Now directly I don't want to print out. What I can do here is, I can write the same statement here like A greater than B, right? If A greater than B, right? And then I will put a question here. Right? I will put a question here. Right, and then I can put something here. For example, let's say I don't want to write above things. I can write like question mark C equal to A, for example, and in colon I can write C equal to, in colon part I can write C equal to B, and finally I have to print the C. This is also possible. Hello. This is also possible, right? I hope you are getting what I'm trying to say, right? So there are many ways how you can use this conditional operator, right? So any doubt till now? Otherwise I will be going ahead. Let me know quickly. No doubt, right? क्या लिखा है किसी ने कुछ? ओके ओके ओके, कोड छोटा है जाएगा और ये कंडीशनल ऑपरेटर का एडवांटेज. यस, यू कैन राइट मोर इफेक्टिवली. You wrote wrong spelling. Yes, thank you for that. Yes. दूसरे की गलती हमें जल्दी दिखती है. जब आप कोड लिखो तब भी यही अप्रोच रखना. हाँ, it's good to make an error, but you should know where you are making an error. अरे यार, see, I will explain you. See, when you say C equal to A, friends, please understand what I'm doing is I'm storing the largest value inside a C. अगर लेट्स से A ग्रेटर देन B, अगर ये सही हुआ, इफ A ग्रेटर देन B सही हुआ, तो A की वैल्यू किस में चली जाएगी? C में. और A ग्रेटर देन B फॉल्स हुआ, इफ A ग्रेटर देन B इज फॉल्स, तो B की वैल्यू किस में चली जाएगी? C में. तो इसके बाद मैं क्या प्रिंट करूंगा यहां पे? व्हाट आई विल प्रिंट आउट? आई विल प्रिंट आउट C, एंड C ऑलवेज कंटेन द लार्जेस्ट वैल्यू. हेलो, इज इट क्लियर? देखिए, A ग्रेटर देन B आपने कंपेयर किया, अगर ये सही हुआ तो A की वैल्यू C में चली जाएगी, और ये गलत हुआ तो B की वैल्यू C में चली जाएगी. दैट मीन्स एट द एंड ऑफ द डे व्हाट यू हैव इज यू हैव अ लार्जेस्ट वैल्यू इनसाइड द C, 67 नंबर. इज इट क्लियर टू यू? Okay, thank you. So, with your kind permission, I want to go ahead. Shall I? Great. So, I will be showing you now a presentation where we have started our first lecture. I hope you remembered. If you have not remembered, please watch that video, why you need to understand the programming language. Right? If you have remembered that part, have you remembered this flow chart that I have explained to you? Sir, for fast file creation, use Control plus Shift plus N. Okay, fine. Okay, great. Thank you for that suggestion. Now again, I am closing this. What do you say? You know this one. Q&A. I will again give you an opportunity, right? So I request don't write just now. For now, I will give you an opportunity, so I will not miss any question. Right? Thank you. See, while explaining to you, I have explained you this flow chart. Now today what we want to do, friend, is we want to convert this flow chart into the code, because basics you understood, and while converting this flow chart into a program, I am going to teach you one new concept in C programming, and which is very important, right? So what I am doing here is we want to convert this flow chart into program, right? We want to convert this flow chart into the program. So let me explain you that. So the first part is the start. Now you know how start can be converted into program. So obviously I have to start from the main, right? So I am writing main. I hope you are agree with me, right? And then it says that read n. So what I need to do is I have to declare one variable integer n. Now please understand, as a good programmer, you should leave one or two line blank. ये पेज की मैं बात कर रहा हूं, आप जब नोट्स में लिख रहे हो तो एक दो लाइन को छोड़ दो ताकि इसकी फ्यूचर में जरूरत पड़े तो यू कैन यूज इट, राइट? सो आई हैव डिक्लेयर दिस वन वेरिएबल read n because I have to read its value. Then it is saying that you take two variable I equal to 1, x equal to 1. So what I will do here is I will declare, because I have a space, I will declare two variable integer I comma x. अच्छा, ये फ्लो चार्ट क्या है, कैसे है, मैं अभी एक्सप्लेन करूंगा, लेकिन आई हैव एक्सप्लेन यू दिस ऑल्सो व्हेन वी हैव स्टार्टेड द सेशंस. If some of you have doubt, I request you to revisit that whenever you get an opportunity. But again, I'm going to explain you most of the things. So now you are saying that initialize. What initialization I want to make? I is equal to 1, x equal to 1. So I will do like this. I equal to 1, comma, x equal to 1, semicolon. This is the code, right? So up to this point, I made a conversion into the code. Anyone has a doubt up to this point? Let me know. अरे भाई क्या लिख दिया इसने? सर अगर हमें कोई कोड लिखा है तो उसे रन करने के बाद कोई एरर आई, अगर वो एरर हमें ना पता चले कि क्या एरर है तो हम क्या करें? देखिए, द क्वेश्चन इज, one of the student is asking me a question. Let's say there is an error in the code. How you find out what error you made, right? Very valid question actually. So to answer that question, let me explain you. There are two kind of error that comes into your code. One is called compile time error. One is called compiler error. You can think of compiler error. That means suppose you forgot a semicolon or you are not using the syntax properly. Compiler will give you error. So compiler will tell you the appropriate message, and if you read that message carefully, you can solve that error. Second one error is the logical error. Now please understand, logical error cannot be corrected by a compiler. Logical error means your program is not behaving the way you expect. आपका प्रोग्राम आपने जो सोचा है उस हिसाब से काम नहीं कर रहा है. क्यों नहीं कर रहा है? बिकॉज इट हैज बीन नॉट रिटन लाइक दैट. इफ इट इज नॉट रिटन लाइक दैट, इट इज अ लॉजिकल एरर. लॉजिकल एरर आपको ही करेक्ट करना है. द बेस्ट वे टू लर्न अ प्रोग्रामिंग इज, फर्स्ट आपको फ्लो चार्ट बना के उसके प्रोग्राम को पेपर पे लिखना चाहिए. दैट इज द बेस्ट वे. Once you write a program on the paper, then you go for a code blocks or any editor. Don't directly jump into the editor. First write a program on a note. Think. See, programming is all about making your thinking sharp rather than just writing a program and be happy. Right? So generally compiler error होगा तो compiler दिखाएगा. और logical error है. लॉजिकल एरर का मतलब है, मान लीजिए मुझे करना था x इक्वल टू, सपोज आई सपोज टू डू x इज इक्वल टू एक्स प्लस 1, बट गलती से मैंने कर दिया x इक्वल टू एक्स माइनस 1. ये कंपाइलर नहीं बोलेगा. कंपाइलर तो समझ रहा है कि यू आर अ डॉट डाया, you know everything, you are writing a logic because this is your program. Compiler will not help you, man. You have to understand what you are writing. Right? When I said you are a dot diet, please don't take it on you. It is on me, right? Because I am a programmer. I am explaining you in that way. Huh? So just to break a monotony, I may do something like this. But it is just to bring you back. I hope everybody is with me. Hello, boys and girls. Class में हो ना सब भाइयों? Okay. And girls also attending the sessions, right? I get very low response from them actually. They are not answering. Okay, great. Fine, thank you. So let me go ahead, friends, now. So I think I have answered in between the questions, right? So integer n, integer ix, I equal to 1, x equal to 1. Now please understand, we want to convert this portion of your flow chart into the code. यहाँ से. Now in order to do this conversion, ये block का conversion आपको समझाने के लिए, I need to explain you one more concept, which is called something called a loop. Which is called a loop. Now you may have question, what do you mean by loop? Loop is nothing but a cycle. Loop is nothing but a cycle. Right? Now when I say cycle, you understand what you mean by loop. See, I will tell you, loop એટલે suppose I am saying hello, 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 hello. That means this hello is inside a loop. जब तक कोई आके इसको तोड़ेगा नहीं तब तक ये हेलो 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 बजता रहेगा. So if you want to repeat some task, you have to go for a loop. Is it clear to everyone? If I want to repeat, suppose I want to repeat one statement 10 times, तो मेरे पास दो रास्ते हैं. देखिए, सपोज मुझे 10 बार हेलो लिखना है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, लेट्स से आई वांट टू राइट 10 टाइम्स हेलो. तो मेरे पास एक ऑप्शन ये है कि मैं प्रिंट एफ लिखूं यहां पे, उसमें लिखूं हेलो, फिर से मैं लिखूं प्रिंट एफ, उसमें लिखूं हेलो, फिर से लिखूं प्रिंट एफ, उसमें भी क्या लिखूं दोस्तों? आई हैव टू राइट हेलो. आई होप यू आर फॉलोइंग मी राइट नाउ. In place of writing 10 times printf, what I can do is I can use a loop. When you use a loop, actually you need to write a printf only once, but because it is inside the loop, it keep repeating. And loop has some control part, which will say, कि भाई, yes, you have to execute this loop 10 times, you have to execute this loop 5 times, you have to execute this loop 4 times. Is it clear to everyone? So what I'm trying to say that, if I want to repeat some task, if I want to repeat some block of statement, if I want to repeat a statement, the best mechanism provided by any programming language is loop. Please understand, if is not a loop. If is a conditional statement which is executed only once. वो एक જ વારે execute થાય. Loop એટલે આપણે ચકડોળ જેવું ભાઈ, કેમ વારે ઘડીએ ફરે જાય, like that, you know. It keep rotating until you control it. Yes, alarm is a good example of a loop, right? When you want to repeat. Now let me go ahead. Let me teach you. So in C programming, there are 3 loops. There are 3 loops. 3 loop है. कितने loop है? 3. तो आपको क्वेश्चन होगा कौन कौन से? पहला है for, FOR, for. Again it's a keyword and for is a loop. Second is while. And the third one is do while. Somebody has asked me a question. There are 3 loops. Yes, there are 3 loops. For, while and do while. Somebody has asked me, what if we will be initialized by 0? What do you want to? Yes, it depends. Hello. Whether you want to initialize with 0 or whether you want to initialize it with 1, it depends on the logic, how you are implementing it. I will come to that point, right? So it's all about logic. हेलो, इसको आप 1 से इनिशियलाइज करो दोस्तों, या 0 से करो, 100 से करो, दैट इज योर प्रोग्राम. You have to drive it. There is no thumb rule, right? So first I am starting with a for loop. As I said, or I can start even with a while loop. Let me start with a while loop, rather than for loop. Let me start with a while loop. So what I want to do is, I'm teaching you the syntax of the while loop. Now see, when I write a while loop here, please understand W must be written in a small case. इसको कैपिटल नहीं लिखना. जस्ट अ मिनट, मेरा ये पेन किधर चला गया? Right, just a minute. Okay. So what I need to do is, I have to write here while, right? इसका ओपनिंग, इसके बाद ब्रैकेट करना है. while मैं क्या लिखूंगा? देखिए यहाँ कंडीशन दिया हुआ है आपको. क्या कंडीशन दिया है? while I less than n. अच्छा, इस प्रोग्राम में कुछ मैंने गलती, अभी 1-2 चीज करनी बाकी रह गई. लेट मी डू दैट. हाँ. हे भगवान, कहाँ चला गया? इरेजर लेना पड़ेगा और ये सब हटाना पड़ेगा. Yes, I will use a code block. Hello, don't worry. I will use a code block. I will use the code block, right? So let me explain you. Actually, up to this point, you are very clear, right? So what I will be doing is, now I'm going to the code block. Let's say, good suggestion. Let me go to the code block, right? And what I will be doing is, up to that point, let me write it in the code block, right? So as usual, let's take the variable like integer n. आपने n लिया था, दूसरा कौन सा लेना था, I लेना था, एंड द थर्ड वन वाज x. इतने वेरिएबल ले लिए. अगर मेरे पास तो यहाँ जगह ही जगह है, बीच में मुझे जरूरत पड़ेगी तो आई विल कम बैक. देन यू टू इनिशियलाइज I इज इक्वल टू 1, x इज इक्वल टू 1. दैट वाज व्हाट वी हैव डन. एंड देन इफ यू रिमेंबर्ड फ्रेंड्स, लेट मी स्विच ओवर, कि आपके सामने ये स्टेटमेंट था रीड n. I hope you are with me, right? So a statement was in front of us was actually read n. Now read n means I want to read the value of variable n. So what I will do is I will ask here user enter any number, right? And so that number will goes inside the n. So I have to write %d only once. Right? I hope it is clear, and I'm putting everything into the comment part, so I'm not using it. Right? So this is quite clear. Up to this point, we have done it. Right? So this is in the code block. I hope I have accepted your request and I have explained you the same thing in the code block. So up to this point, it's quite clear. Now what I want to do is, after writing that printf part here and writing the scanf here, I'm not writing it. This part I want to write. Now, what you need to do is you have to write a while you are writing I less than n. This is the loop starting, and uska ye block banega, opening block, right? And what you are doing inside that, you are incrementing I is equal to I plus 1. Now I have two ways how I can write. One is I can write I is equal to I plus 1. अच्छा, मुझे ये नहीं लिखना है I equal to I plus 1. दूसरा रास्ता क्या है? I can write I plus also. That you already know. Yes or no? Second, what statement you have to write? You have to write x is equal to x is equal to x into I. x की वैल्यू आप अपडेट कर रहे हो. x की वैल्यू आप अपडेट कर रहे हो. और ये लूप कब तक कंटिन्यू करेगा? जब I की वैल्यू लेस देन n होगी. और ये लूप यहां खत्म कर दिया. देखिए यहां लूप खत्म हो गया. जब तक ये सही रहेगा, I लेस देन n जब तक सही होगा, तब तक ये स्टेटमेंट एग्जीक्यूट होते जाएंगे. I will explain with an example. Don't worry. So for example, let's say I have entered n is equal to 4. I will go to code block then. Let's say n is equal to 4. So what is your I, friends? I is 1. So यहाँ पे कंपेरिजन क्या होगा? 1 लेस देन 4. 1 लेस देन 4 क्या है? ट्रू है. यू आर इनसाइड द लूप. I is equal to I plus 1. So what is I now? I आपका क्या था? I1 था. Now 1 is updated to 2. X equal to X into I. What was X actually? X क्या था आपका? 1 था. And 1 into 2. What is 2? I is 2. So 1 into 2 is 2. So X is now 2. Now your X is 2. X पहले 1 था, अब X 2 हो गया. Then it will check. क्या चेक करेगा? I क्या है? 2. 2 लेस देन 4. 2 लेस देन 4 इज ट्रू. अंदर जाएगा. I is equal to I plus 1. So now I will be modified from 2 to 3. And then X. What is X actually? X is 2. 2 into 3. What is that? 6. So 6 goes inside the X. So now X is 6. And I is 3. So you are checking again. 3 less than 4. 3 less than 4 is what? True. You are inside the loop. I equal to I plus 1. तो I क्या हो जाएगा? I becomes now 4. I is now 4. Now what you are doing is X equal to X into I. What is X? 6. 6 into I. I is what? 4. 6 into 4 is how much? 24. So X is modified now to 24. You are here. You are comparing 4 less than 4. 4 4 થી નાનો છે. શું થાય? ખોટું. 4 cannot be less than 4. 4 is actually equal to 4. 4 less than 4 is false. You will come out of this loop. When you come out of this loop, you will reach here. आपका ये क्लोजिंग ब्रैकेट से आप बाहर आ जाओगे. यहां जो भी लिखोगे, जैसे मैंने यहां printf लिख दिया x, तो x की वैल्यू क्या है? 24. It will print out 24. Now tell me, what is 4 factorial? Hello, what is 4 factorial? Any question? Four factorial is what? 24, right? So this flow chart was a program to find a factorial of a given number. This flow chart is to find out a factorial of a given number. So you have a flow chart in front of you, you have a code in front of you. What is remaining is I need to explain it into the code blocks. Any doubt till now? Let me know. Any doubt till now? भाई कोई ने कई प्रश्न हो, किसी को कुछ भी प्रश्न है तो पूछ लो. हाउ वी विल, एक मिनट, हाँ एक यार, हाउ वी विल नो विच लूप शुड बी यूज्ड. अच्छा, वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन. कि जब आपके पास चॉइस है, 3 लूप है, तो 3 में से कौन सा लूप यूज करो, राइट? तो ये क्वेश्चन मैं तभी क्लियर कर पाऊंगा जब मैं तीनों लूप आपको एक्सप्लेन कर दूंगा. बट टू आंसर राइट नाउ, मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम इट इज चॉइस. It is the choice. It is one's own style. To solve any problem, you can use all the 3 loops. એનો મતલબ હું એવું કહેવા માંગુ છું કે using this any one of the loop, you can solve any problem. So it is just one's perception, one's understanding. But still there are differences. I will tell you those differences. So just wait for a moment. I have just introduced you a one loop. So ये स्टोरी खत्म करने में थोड़ा टाइम जाएगा, but give me that time. Otherwise आपको मजा नहीं आएगा आधी स्टोरी में. Will it be okay? 67? You asked me a question, right? Okay, great. Shall I write this into the code block? Okay, fine. So, thanks Falguni. Let me go to that part. कोड वाला पार्ट में चले जाते हैं, राइट? क्या करना है हमें यहाँ पे फ्रेंड्स? हमें क्या लिखना है यहाँ पे? यस, वाइल मैंने क्या लिखना था? i लेस देन n. जब तक i की वैल्यू n से कम हो तब तक ये लूप को रिपीट करना है, इसका मतलब यू कैन से दैट दिस इज अ कंडीशन, दिस इज द चेक ऑन द लूप. जब तक ये कंडीशन सही रहेगी तब तक आप लूप में घूमते रहोगे, राइट? जैसे n4 था तो i जब तक 4 नहीं होगा तब तक आप लूप में घूमते रहोगे. और लूप के अंदर हमें क्या लिखा था? पहले हमने क्या किया था? i इज इक्वल टू i प्लस 1. इसको आप i प्लस प्लस भी लिख सकते हो, राइट? देन व्हाट वी डिड, x इक्वल टू x इंटू 1. नाउ समबडी वाज आस्किंग मी क्वेश्चन कि भाई यहां पे अगर मैं x को 0 कर दूं, अगर यहां पे आप x को 0 कर दोगे ना, ये प्रोग्राम के अगर 4 मार्क्स होंगे तो आपको 0 मार्क्स मिलेगा. क्यों? क्योंकि जब आप 0 से किसी को भी मल्टीप्लाई करोगे ये 0 ही रहेगा डब्बा, और बाहर आके जब x को प्रिंट करोगे ना तो ये क्या प्रिंट कर देगा दोस्तों? 0 ही करेगा. आई विल शो यू दैट. लेट मी डू फर्स्ट करेक्ट प्रोग्राम. सो आफ्टर दैट, आफ्टर कमिंग आउट ऑफ द लूप, हियर यू हैव टू राइट printf factorial of percentage d is परसेंटेज d. अच्छा, किसका फैक्टोरियल फाइंड करना था? n का. तो पहले परसेंटेज d की जगह n आ जाएगा, और किस में फाइंड किया हमने? x में, तो दूसरी जगह x प्रिंट हो जाएगा. तो आंसर क्या आएगा? फैक्टोरियल ऑफ 4 इज 24. इस तरह से प्रिंट होगा. इफ यू रन दिस प्रोग्राम, राइट, लिख के आ रहा है दोस्तों, दिख रहा है ना? एंटर एनी नंबर. सपोज लेट्स आई एम एंटरिंग 4. फैक्टोरियल ऑफ 4 इज, अरे भाई क्या हो गया? एक मिनट, जस्ट अ मिनट, मैंने क्या गलती कर दी है? फैक्टोरियल ऑफ परसेंटेज डी इज परसेंटेज डी. x equal to, just a minute, x equal to 1, I equal to I plus 1, just a minute, x equal to, oh, x into 1 लिख दिया. किसने लिखा है? I लिखना था मुझे भाई. हाँ, 1 लिख दिया तो हमेशा 1 ही रहेगा, राइट? I have to write I here. Don't make a mistake the way I'm making it, huh? Right, let me run it again. So 4. Factorial of 4 is 24. I hope you are getting right. Now let me explain you the mistake that suppose यहाँ पे x की जगह आप 1 की जगह 0 ले लो. If you make it 0, believe me, whatever the number you enter, let's say I enter 6, कुछ भी डालो फैक्टोरियल 0 ही रहेगा. कुछ भी डालो 6 क्या आप 5 डाल दो 50 डाल दो कुछ भी डाल दो, लेट्स से 9 0 ही रहेगा. बिकॉज आपने एक गलती कर दी. तो जिस प्रोग्राम के you gonna eligible to get 4 marks, you are getting 0 mark because the mistake that you made is rather than making x equal to 0, you are making x equal to 1. Now you can ask me a very good question here कि how you will understand this, कि whether you have to make x equal to 1 or x equal to 0. Please understand, we have learned in our basic school, basic concept in the school, कि whenever I am doing some multiplication, right, 1 is the neutral element. So when you are using a formula like this in a multiplication, you have to initialize that variable to 1, and when you are using an addition kind of things, you have to initialize it to 0. I will explain you. Is it clear to everyone? Any doubt till now? Otherwise I want to modify this program to have a different output. हमारे पास अभी भी कुछ मिनट बचे हुए हैं, right? We can do. Any doubt, friends? No doubt, right? Now the program that I wish you to write is, I wish all of you to write this program, right? And I am going to help you. I am going to help you, right? What the program I want to make now, I want to modify that factorial वाला program. अरे दोस्त I0 कर सकते हो तो फिर आपको उसमें देखिए. हाँ, let me explain you. Let's say there is a question. Suppose Snej is saying that make I equal to 0. ठीक है, चलो भाई उसका मान लिया. I equal to मैंने क्या कर दिया, इधर 0 कर दिया. I equal to मैंने क्या कर दिया, 0 कर दिया. तो सबसे पहले क्या होगा, 0. 0 लेस देन क्या आएगा, 4. 0 लेस देन क्या आएगा, 4. अच्छा, फिर क्या होगा, I इक्वल टू I प्लस 1. 0 प्लस 1 क्या हो जाएगा, 0 प्लस 1 क्या हो जाएगा, 1. I में क्या जाएगा, 1. 1 इंटू x 1 है, 1 इंटू 1 क्या होगा, 1. तो अभी x 1 हुआ. उसके बाद I क्या हो गया, 1 लेस देन n. ट्रू है, अंदर आएंगे. अंदर आके I को क्या करेंगे, इंक्रीमेंट करेंगे. I क्या हो गया, 2 हो गया. देन 1 into 2. So x become 2. So one more time loop will be executed, but output will remain same. Output will remain same. But the drawback is that you are executing loop one more time, which is not an efficient. આપણે અક્ષરધામ જઈએ, ચકડોળના 10 જ ચક્કરના 10 રૂપિયા હોય ને 11મું ચક્કર હોય ભાઈ ફેરવે તો એનું લાઇટ બિલ બળે. હેલો, here the light bill is your computational power. Right? English medium, Hindi medium student, don't worry. I'm just breaking a monotony. You are not missing any concept. Believe me. I hope you don't mind it, right? Sometimes I'm using a different language just to break a monotony. Please believe me, I will not break your focus. I mean, I will just bring you break. Right? In the classroom, I'm ensuring that you are not going to miss any concept. So don't worry about that, right? I hope it's okay for English medium students also. You are getting my language, right? It's very simple, but still I'm speaking in English. Okay, great. I hope English medium students don't have any problem, right? Okay, thanks. So, I was telling you, कि when you write I less than n, actually, whether you write I equal to 0 or whether you write I equal to 1, what you are doing is you are executing loop once more. हमें क्या करना है, when we write a program, our objective is to do optimization. As much करकसर as possible. As much करकसर as possible. करकसर यानी, savings. As much saving as you can do. Right? So that's the reason you took it I equal to 1. But when you take 0, no problem. Okay, let me go ahead. Now, the next question that you have in front of you all is, rather than writing a program to find out the factorial of the given number, I want to write a program which will find out the sum of the entered number. Hello, yes, that's true. But believe me, there is no meaning of 0 factorial, right? Kashyap. Mathematically, people will not, but otherwise it's okay. You are right. You need to do that, right? So it's a logic. The way you write a program, it will produce the output. Now, suppose I'm entering a number, let's say 542. Be with me, in 2 minutes I will complete this program. Suppose my n is 542. N is 542. Now I don't want to find out a factorial of the given number. What I want to do is, I want to find out the sum of these digits. I want to find out the sum of this digit. That means my answer has to be 5 plus 4 plus 2. And what is that? 11. समझ में आयु तुमने? Suppose if I will enter, let's say 13. If I enter 13, my answer has to be 4. Yes, my answer has to be 4. Suppose I entered 5002. 5002. My answer has to be 7. This is the program I want to write. This is the program I want to write. By modifying the program of the factorial. क्वेश्चन इज क्लियर टू एवरीवन? तो n में क्या आएगा? जैसे 453 आएगा, मान लीजिए n में क्या आएगा? 453 आएगा. n में क्या आएगा? 453 आएगा, राइट? अभी मुझे इसको थोड़ा अपडेट करना है, आपको समझाना है. तो मैं देखिए क्या करूंगा. व्हाट आई विल डू, व्हाट इज द लॉजिक? मैं ये करूंगा कि जैसे 453 आया ना दोस्तों मेरे पास, 453, उसमें से सबसे पहले मुझे 3 को बाहर निकालना है. 3 को बाहर निकालना है. अच्छा, 3 को बाहर निकालना है तो आई विल टेल यू वन ऑपरेशन हियर कि सपोज, लेट मी टेक गो टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. कहीं पे जगह हो, हाँ ये आप इग्नोर करना, मैं जगह मैंने ढूंढी है स्लाइड की. सपोज यहां पे मैंने 453 एंटर किया, 453, राइट? एंड व्हाट आई वांट इज, ये आप इग्नोर करना अभी. सपोज व्हाट आई वांट इज, लेट्स से 3 को पहले बाहर निकालना है. सो व्हाट आई विल डू, 453 मोड्यूलो 10. What is the answer? 453 modulo 10. What is the answer? 3. Very good. Answer is 3. Huh? Be with me. Very good. Now, I will do 453 divided by 10. Please be cautious while answering. Recall all your fundamentals that I have taught you. किसी ने भी गलत आंसर दिया तो मैं ऊपर से नीचे कूदने वाला हूं. हे भगवान, एखादा तो कुदाड देते. हेलो, इट इज 45. It is 45. Very short answer, right? Why 45? Because 453 is integer, 10 is integer, arithmetic operation performed, and answer is 45. Is it clear? Now, yes, you were right. Now, out of this 45, what I want to take out? मुझे क्या निकालना? एक्चुअली 453 था, हमें पहले 3 plus 5 plus 4 करना है. Out of 45, what I want to take out? I want to take 5 out. So what I need to do? I have to do 45 modulo 10. तो क्या बाहर आएगा दोस्तों? 5. Now what I will do next is 45 divide by 10. When I do 45 divided by 10, what will be the answer? 4. Very good, 4. राइट? तो देखिए, पहले मेरा 3 बाहर आ गया, उसके बाद मेरा 5 बाहर आ गया, अभी मुझे 4 बाहर निकालना है. तो मैं क्या करूंगा? 4 मोड्यूलो 10. व्हाट इज 4 मोड्यूलो 10? 4 મોડ્યુલો 10 is 4. હલો, 0 બોલતા હોય બધા ફરીથી એક વખત હાથ ઉપર કરી દેજો, પાણી પી લેજો, રાઈટ? યુ હેવ અ ગ્લાસ ઓફ વોટર. 4 મોડ્યુલો 10 is 4. 4 modulo 10 is 4. Now please understand. What we did is we have taken this 4 out. And then suppose I will do again 4 divided by 10. 4 divided by 10. What is the answer? 4 divided by 10. What is the answer? अरे कहाँ 0.4 भाई? હવે તો સાચું બોલો યાર. Yes, it has to be 0. Right? Somebody has raised the hand. I will allow you. Just wait for some time. I will allow you. 4 by 10 is equal to 0, right? Because 4 is integer, 10 is integer, answer has to be an integer, and integer includes 0 only. Great. Now see, please observe this part. ये कौन सा ऑपरेशन मैंने किया? मोड्यूलो. उसके बाद क्या किया मैंने? डिवीजन. उसके बाद मैंने क्या किया? मोड्यूलो. उसके बाद मैंने क्या किया? डिवीजन. उसके बाद मैंने क्या किया? मोड्यूलो. उसके बाद डिवीजन. दैट मीन्स what I am doing is I am repeating modulo division. I am repeating modulo division, modulo division, modulo division. ये मैं repeat कर रहा हूं ना. When I am repeating something, what I need? When I am repeating something, what I need? Exactly. Thank you for that response. It is actually the loop, and that is the reason you, in order to solve this problem, you have to use the loop. अच्छा, loop से हम बाहर कब आएंगे? When we come out of the loop. हमारा ओरिजिनल क्या था? ये 453. ये 453 को हमने डिवाइड करके क्या बना दिया? 45. उसके बाद उसको हमने क्या बना दिया? 4. उसके बाद हमने लास्ट में क्या बना दिया? 0. So when it comes 0, when it becomes 0, I will come out. Right? Now to put this code into the code block, I will take hardly 2 minutes. Be with me. Be with me. What I will do now here is, because जो नंबर बाहर आया था, पहले 3 आया था, तो 3 को मुझे ऐड करना है. फिर बाहर आया था 453, या तो जो भी नंबर था 3, 4, 5 जो भी बाहर आ रहा था उसको मुझे ऐड करना था. सो ऐड करना है तो मैं यहां पे इसमें 0 ले लेता हूं, और यहां पे मैं क्या कर लूंगा? अब देखिए मैं अभी क्या कर दूंगा, यहां लूप में थोड़ा मुझे चेंज करना पड़ेगा कि जब तक n ग्रेटर देन 0 है ना, तब तक मैं लूप में घूमता रहूंगा. राइट? इट्स लाइक जब तक है n ग्रेटर देन 0, यू विल बी इनसाइड अ लूप. n 0 हो जाएगा, लूप में से बाहर आना है. सो माई कंडीशन इज वाइल n ग्रेटर देन 0. अच्छा, व्हाट आई वॉज डूइंग फ्रेंड्स, मैं क्या कर रहा था यहां पे? पहले कौन सा स्टेटमेंट लिखा था मैंने? एक वेरिएबल ले लिया r इज इक्वल टू रिमाइंडर n मोड्यूलो 10. ठीक है, और r को मैंने किस में डाल दिया? x इक्वल टू x प्लस r. x को मैंने 0 से इनिशियलाइज किया है. 453 था तो पहले 3 बार आया, 3 r में गया, 3 को मैंने x में डाल दिया. एंड देन what I was doing last I was doing like this. क्या कर रहा था मैं? कि भाई n को चेंज कर रहा था. n क्यों क्या कर रहा था? n इक्वल टू n डिवाइडेड बाई 10. Yes or no? When n is equal to n greater divided by 10. और बाहर आके यहां पे फैक्टोरियल की जगह में लिख दूंगा सम ऑफ डिजिट्स ऑफ परसेंटेज डी इज परसेंटेज डी. राइट? तो अभी ये n अगर मुझे प्रिंट करवाना है तो n की कॉपी यहां रखनी पड़ेगी. तो मुझे यहां पे c इक्वल टू n करना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो n मेरा 0 हो रहा है जैसे मैं लूप में बाहर आ गया. तो अगर मुझे वो ओरिजिनल नंबर प्रिंट करवाना है तो आई हैव टू मेंटेन इट्स कॉपी, जेरोक्स रखनी पड़ेगी. तो हमने 2 वेरिएबल नए डाल दिए इधर. एक तो मैंने r नाम दिया दोस्तों, और एक को मैंने नाम दिया, क्या दिया? c, कॉपी, c फॉर अ कॉपी. और i की जरूरत नहीं है, i को आप हटा दो, I को आप हटा दो. राइट? एंड आई थिंक दिस प्रोग्राम इज करेक्ट. लेट मी रन इट. यस, लेट मी रन इट. 453 क्या आंसर आना चाहिए? यस, सम ऑफ डिजिट्स ऑफ 453 इज 12. राइट? यू कैन ट्राई इट विथ एनी नंबर. हाँ, जरूरी નથી का एक नंबर માટે. सपोज 5002. Hello everyone, you have to have a look at the code. Look at the code, small code. I wish you to write down in your note. If you have any doubt, put the question. Last 1 minute, listen to me carefully. Whatever we did till now, I have uploaded all the videos. Yesterday evening I have uploaded one video of number system. I wish you to watch that video by today night only. In case of any doubt, please keep asking me the question now. I will be available to all of you for next 5 minutes. I hope you are enjoying my session. Right? and if any doubt, please do not hesitate. And if you understood, you can write everything is all is clear, right? So I will be satisfied कि what I'm teaching you, you are getting it. सर x इक्वल टू एक्स पर का लॉजिक समझ में नहीं आया. देखिए दोस्त, हाँ गुड. सी देख, मैंने जैसे 453 एंटर किया था, राइट? आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू. सपोज मैंने ये 453 एंटर किया था, तो अब मुझे करना क्या पड़ेगा? एक्चुअली आई वांट टू डू 3 + 5 + 4. तो मैंने क्या कर दिया, x इक्वल टू एक 0 ले लिया. अब मैंने क्या किया, x इक्वल टू x प्लस r किया. तो r अभी मेरा 3 था, पहले ये 3 था, 3 r में आया था. तो x तो 0 था इधर, तो 0 + 3 क्या हो गया? 3 हो गया. 3 किस में चला गया? x में. तो अभी x क्या हो गया? 3 हो गया. फिर से जब ये स्टेटमेंट एग्जीक्यूट होगा तो r क्या आएगा? 5 आएगा. लेकिन x क्या है अभी आप तुम्हारा? 3 है. तो अभी क्या होगा? 3 + 5 होगा. तो 3 + 5 किस में चला जाएगा? x में. तो x क्या हो गया? 8 हो गया. x 8 हो गया. फिर से तुम ये स्टेटमेंट एग्जीक्यूट करो, x इक्वल टू एक्स प्लस r. लेकिन r अभी तुम्हारा क्या है? 4 है. तो अभी x क्या हुआ है? 8 हुआ है. तो 8 + 4 क्या होगा? 12 होगा. क्योंकि ये सम को मुझे एक्यूमुलेट करके उसमें रखना है ना. આ કઈ 3, 5 ને 4 ને જુદા પાડીને મારે ખુશ નથી થઈ જવાનો. આઈ નીડ ટુ એક્યુમ્યુલેટ ઇટ. આઈ નીડ ટુ ડુ ધ એડિશન.